The best in the world returns to wrestling, and the rest of the world just can't get their shit straight. I'm F and Bob, and welcome back to the show. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Nonsense. I'm your host, F and Bob. What's going on? How are you? Man, it's been a minute. Feels like it's been a minute, but it hasn't been a minute. I've actually been consistently hanging around you idiots for a while, haven't I? So let's just go ahead and get started. Let's just get the shit out the way. I've been trying my damnedest to avoid current events because I've had enough of it. My podcast went to shit during all this current event bullshit. But god damn it, there's certain shit I just can't leave alone. And there's two things that I have to wrap my head around and maybe I have to just spill it out. You know what I mean? All right, so real quick. I think we're all aware of what's going on right now. You know, the Middle East is fucked. Gas prices are at all-time high. Biden has no idea what the fuck he's doing anymore. He's just existing at this point. Just so many little things that are going on. You know what I mean? Apparently racism's still a thing, you know? Like, that just hasn't stopped yet. No one's taken a break on racism yet. But and amongst all of this shit, you know, with Iraq or Afghanistan, pretty much Iran kicking us out, China and Russia just moving in to take their place, the Taliban is literally sending us memes. Like, what the fuck? I think we have definitely grown a little more pathetic as a country when our enemies are sending us memes. We're the meme damn country, dude. We send the memes. We don't let other people meme us. You know what I mean? The Taliban is sending us Chad memes, and I ain't feeling that shit right now. You know what I mean? I don't take too kindly to be sent, you know, being sent memes. But that's just what's happening. But of all of this shit that's going on, what's really pissing me off, it just got under my skin and I can't let it go, is the fact that Great Britain or England or the British people just got rid of all of their squad cars so they can get a rainbow fleet. I want to say that shit again because it's hard for me to process as well. The British people, you know, LO governor ass motherfuckers, they got rid of their squad cars so they can replace them with rainbow cars. All-inclusive squad cars. I think they're missing the fucking point of the police. They are there to protect and serve. Nothing more, nothing less. If somebody commits a crime, I want the cops to show up and do something about it. I don't give a fuck if you're inclusive. I don't give a fuck if you care. I don't even really need you to care. I just need you to show up, know the law, and correct the situation. I don't want rainbow squad cars showing up to my hostage situation. Maybe it's fine for them because nobody over there has guns anymore. And if I'm not mistaken, the police don't have guns either. Is it the British or the French who don't have guns anymore? Either way, one of these shitty ass countries don't have cops with guns. I guess the crime over there is non-existent, or is it just that it ain't that big of a damn deal that you have nothing else to deal with? It's just showing up to hostile situations with a rainbow car. Like, I'm not, my brain can't wrap, you know, obviously, I'm starting over every other word. I can't for the life of me understand why British the British people have rainbow cars. How do you spell great? Grate. Nope. Great. I can't spell. I have a fucking CPS education. Great Britain rainbow cars. Rainbow cars. Okay, let's see what the fuck is that. Is there any excuse for it? Like, is there any? I don't understand. Like, why the fuck is that a thing? Somebody explain to me, because I'm not even gonna look this shit up because it's already pissing me off. It's already actually getting on my goddamn nerves. Why the fuck is it necessary for the police to be inclusive? Because the only interview I had found before starting this podcast was that they were just trying to be inclusive and they wanted to bring a warmth. I don't need you to be warm. I need you to kill the criminal or stop the criminal. Whatever the fuck you're supposed to do with them. Do something with the criminal. Stop them from committing crime. Catch them while they're committing crime. Like, I don't care about anything else. I really don't. I don't want your rainbow cop cars. It's the UK. I'm sorry. Is that the same shit? Who gives a fuck? It's the UK police. It's fucking horrifically ugly too, and that's the shitty part about it. It's a squad car, which for one, I didn't even know that they were riding fucking hatchbacks, which is also just the pussy vehicle of the world. On top of that, so they're rolling around in hatchbacks with glitter and stars and rainbow colors all over the fucking place. Like this shit, you look like you're driving up in a clown car, like dead ass serious. We already don't respect the police. We're calling you dicks. Now you're clowns. Oh, they put it on the fucking paddy wagon vans too. Oh, great. So helpful. So inclusive. Fuck out of here, dude. And then people wonder why the people in Jamaica are actually actively right this second protesting the U.S. embassy because they have a fucking pride flag out there. Nobody gives a shit. To all of the few gay fans that I have, because I know I don't have many, but to my gay fans, your flag doesn't mean shit. It's just a flag for you. Just like Black Lives Matter is a flag for just you. It's not a real thing. It's really not a real thing. No one gives a shit. I don't give a fuck about the Black Lives Matter flag. I don't care about the African American flag, the shit that looks like a fucking watermelon. None of this shit matters. The whole purpose of the flag was for everybody to rally under one thing. We're Americans. We need to rally under the American flag. I can understand. Again, that's why, like, city flags and shit like that fly next to the American flag. We're all Americans first. Then you can divvy up into your stupid-ass little groups. And at the end of the day, your pride bullshit, your African American, your Black Lives, all these flags are goofy. All of this shit is goofy. Shit, even the American flag to a certain degree is goofy. But damn it, at least we're all flying the same shit. We're supposed to be all on the same goddamn team. Why are we flying 1,000 different fucking flags? And then you wonder why we can't get together on a goddamn thing. We can't even agree on the fucking flag anymore. Like, enough is enough, man. And this rainbow shit on the cop cars, I don't give a fuck about your inclusive cops. I just want you to stop crying. That's all I really want you to do. I don't need you to do shit else. I mean, they actually look like clowns. I barely respect the UK and the British as is, and this shit is goofy. The cop cars sirens already sound stupid. And now you added this goofy shit behind it. Like, you should be embarrassed. For the love of God, like, I just need one gay person to look at this fucking squad car and tell me that they're not embarrassed. Look at the UK squad cars with this pride bullshit and tell me you're not embarrassed. Just a smidget. Because it's bothering the fuck out of me. It's really getting on my goddamn nerves. It's so fucking stupid. And I don't know how it works over there, but they start doing that shit over here, I'm suing somebody. Because this is my tax dollars at best. A third of the cost of $750 to decorate 2 cars mainly paid from diversity budget. I don't give a fuck where the money comes from. It's a waste of fucking money. I need you to out here stopping crime. I don't need you out here painting your stupid ass car. You know what I mean? If I worked anywhere, like if I just worked at my regular job, and you know, instead of them paying me. They were like, we're going to take a chunk of your pay and we're going to repaint our facility. I don't give a, no, not with my money, you're not. That's how I feel about the squad car bullshit. If they did that shit here, that's like you taking my money that I should have, and you're just like, we're going to do something really stupid with it real quick. But it's okay. We budgeted it out. It's like, how about you don't budget out and put the money towards something, I don't know, fucking useful. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. And I'm an asshole. But these goofy motherfuckers are painting their squad cars rainbow colored. I was already losing my shit when Boys Town painted the fucking crosswalks fucking rainbow. Like, that was such an utter waste of fucking money. Was to paint the crosswalks rainbow. And I was pissed about that when that shit happened. It was so stupid. It was such a waste of money. They spent, I'm pretty sure, a good chunk of change on that shit, too. And again, I guarantee you it wasn't fucking for free. That was taxpayer dollars. You know what I mean? If it happens in public, it's taxpayer shit. Use that money to fix, I don't know, the fucking potholes. Or maybe the, you know, the traffic lights that never fucking work or are out of sync consistently. Or maybe these goofy ass fucking shot sensors that are supposed to be able to hear gunshots and dispatch, you know, fucking police right away, which never works. Like, none of the shit that you are throwing money at works. But you're just consistently spending more money on more goofy shit. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I'm just so fucking irritated. And again, this is happening while literally Afghanistan is burning to the ground. There's tons of Americans still there. There's tons of, you know, Afghanistan people that sided with us that are still there, that are getting murdered. And UK was like, you know, it would be really good. Rainbow fire fucking cop cars. That's what's going to do it. That's what's going to make everything better. Just get the fuck out of here, dude. It actually bugs me. Like, out of all the shit that's going on, that's the shit that really is getting under my skin. I'm not saying the world needs to stop for every little thing that happens, but goddamn, dude, like, get your priorities straight or something. Now's not the time to be painting rainbow-colored cars. I don't think any time's a good time to be painting rainbow-colored cars. But what the fuck, dude? Like, really get your shit together, man. You guys really need to get your shit together. Like, that absolutely bugs the shit out of me. Either way. So now that I just spewed about that for fucking 10 minutes straight. I know something really simple, too. It's just sad, ain't it? Something super simple as a fucking paint a car. Now I gotta get this off my chest, too. Because there's two things that bothered me. That was one. And then number two. This whole trying to find a new host for Jeopardy thing. So, I don't remember offhand. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I have the fucking clip, and the clip's going up on the Facebook page as well. So they had two candidates for the new host of Jeopardy, and that was Mike Richards, who quit because apparently he said some ignorant shit about women. So he was just like, I'm gonna step down before they cancel me. And then the second person they had was, and I can't say her name to save my life. It's a chick from Big Bang Theory. Amy. Is it Amy? I'm sure it's Amy. Her actual name is Mayim Bialik. Mayim Bialik? Bialik. Mayim. Either way, that chick. The smart one. She was supposed to be the other host, so they moved her up to become the host because the Richards guy left. And now they're going to cancel her too because apparently she said some things that pissed off the woke people. Apparently she, even though she actually had the vaccine, apparently she said some shit about vaccines prior to COVID-19. Apparently she was saying that she hadn't gotten a vaccine in 20 years and she doesn't understand why pumping in, you know, vaccines to newborn children, whatever the fuck she said, it doesn't really matter. So either way it goes, they dug up some shit from fucking 10 years ago apparently and was just like, whoop, she said this, so cancel this bitch too. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I hate to say this. She was probably the best choice for the fucking show. She has the intellect that she probably actually knows half of the shit that's going on in the show. That's more than I can say for anybody else that probably hosts that show. She's actually intelligent enough to actually know half of the answers for the questions for Jeopardy. She's got the stone cold stern face. She kind of reminds me a little bit of Alex Trebek a little bit. But just in, you know, a happier female form. But she's definitely got, you know, enough of the brains and enough of the look to just host a damn show. Like, at the end of the day, it's a goddamn game show. I don't even know why we're taking this shit so damn seriously. Yes, there will never be another Alex Trebek. Yes, we're all sad that Alex Trebek is gone. You get two options. Cancel, like I told you before. End the fucking show or use this Mayim chick. But I'm definitely on the side of just end the goddamn show. If you're going to be this goddamn picky about who's going to host the show, mind you, the show hasn't changed. Nothing about the show is any different. Matter of fact, no host then. Fuck it. No host. You don't need a host. Why do you host game shows any damn way? Just have a computer. Have Siri do it. Fuck it. Stupid bastards. Is she going to dig up some 10-year-old tweets or conversations that she had about not vaccinating her children, even though she got all of her kids vaccinated and she's vaccinated as well for the most deadly fucking disease that we've had recently? It's like, look, maybe she was just full of shit that one time. Maybe she was talking about something completely different. I don't even know what the fuck she was talking about because I can't even find the shit she was talking about that everybody wants to cancel her over. But you know what? She said a thing. It was in the past. Just leave it the fuck alone. She got vaccinated. I don't know why you're using old shit to base it on her new shit logic when she got vaccinated. She got vaccinated, so the vax people won. Like, you got what you wanted. You got people vaccinating. She did it. She said some shit maybe about a different fucking vaccine. And honestly, I got the vaccine and I don't trust this shit. But fuck it, I got the goddamn vaccine because I was hoping, hope above hope, that once I got the vaccine, I could just do normal shit again. But apparently that was a fucking lie too. So, excuse me for being a little pissed off about the vaccine too. I got it. All I want to do is just not wear a mask and go outside. And apparently I can't do that shit either. Apparently all I can do is, go to work and wear a goddamn mask all damn day. Fuck you guys. Like, what the fuck is the vaccine for? But that's another conversation for another time. And I'm not trying to get canceled on a show that I barely even own at this point. My point being is, stop digging up people's old ass tweets. Stop hounding people down to cancel them for no ass reason. Because you know what? I follow this Mayim chick a little bit. She's pretty cool. She's very intelligent. She played on a show that was very intelligent. And she was actually the only, fucking scientist amongst the entire show. Like, the rest of the people were just actors, and she's an actual scientist. She actually belonged on that show. So, how about don't kick out the scientists? How about you take the intelligent person and put them on the intelligent person's show? That kind of makes fucking sense. Instead of trying to dig up shit to cancel her. It's so fucking ridiculous. So, yeah, that's the thing that's going on with Jeopardy. And I think what pisses me off more about it is that they're trying to cancel her so they can get the Reading Rainbow black dude. First of all, just gonna open up Pandora's box on this shit. Because the millennials are going a little too far with certain shit. Because we're the big nostalgia fucking generation. And everything we remember from our childhood. I need all of the millennials right now to look within and try your damnedest to remember an episode of Ring of the Rainbow. You don't remember a fucking episode of Reading Rainbow. You know you don't remember a fucking episode of Reading Rainbow. You know what happened? Reading Rainbow came on after a good show. You caught the fucking theme song. Everybody remembers the theme song. I remember the theme song. I don't remember shit else about the show. You didn't watch the show. So stop lying to yourself. You're not a little smarter than anyone else. You didn't have a better childhood than the previous or new generation of kids. You don't remember that show. I can guarantee you that half of you fuckers don't remember shit about any other TV show that you think you remember very well. And I'm saying as a millennial, you don't remember half of that shit. You remember the theme songs of every fucking show. You don't remember a single thing about the show. I remember some things about TV shows, but I can guarantee you I know the DuckTales theme song like the back of my hand. I can't recite a single line from that fucking show. So let's stop acting like our childhood was the shit and we remember everything from our childhood. None of you remember a single episode of fucking DuckTales. None of you. And if you do, you're full of shit. You were super happy that they rebooted DuckTales and you don't remember shit about the original DuckTales. You just remember the theme song. That's the fuck it. So let's be honest, you don't remember the Reading Rainbow. You just remember the black dude's face. And you remember the theme song. Stop lying to yourselves. Let's not replace an intelligent scientist with the guy that we kind of remember from Reading Rainbow. We don't give a shit just because he's a little woker than the last. Get the fuck out of here. Mind you, and I think I forgot to completely touch on this, that Mayim chick, she was extremely woke. She was on the side of George Floyd. She was flying the Black Lives Matters flags. She's, very, like on the side of the LGBTQ community. She's with all the woke shit. All she had to do was fuck up on vaccines, and now you guys are all up her ass already. I think I'm gonna need you motherfuckers to chill out a little bit, because, and this is what almost everyone has always said. You can't be woke enough. It's impossible. Eventually, the woke will eat themselves, and that's exactly what you idiots are doing. No one's ever woken up for you. You're not even woken up for yourself. So how about stop beating up on the fucking scientists for the third time? And again, if a scientist wants to say some shit about a vaccine, I'd just let the scientist say whatever the fuck she wants about the fucking vaccine. How about that? How about you, with your no education, shut the fuck up? I can sit here and say whatever the fuck I want, but I will still tell you guys 1,000 times over, it's just a fucking opinion. And you have every right to tell me to shut the fuck up. But at the moment, this is my podcast, and you came to listen to me, so piss off. But that's my point. It's how about not tell the scientists how to be a scientist? Or grill her about some shit she said years ago, or even if it was yesterday. Off her ass, man. As long as she's not telling you what to do with your life, then mind your damn business. I will come after scientist Fauci, who's telling me what to do with my life, and kind of realizing that he's been wrong multiple times in the past. That's the kind of guy I'm pissed off at. It's the guy who's actively telling me what to do, but also has a track record of being wrong. A lot. I, again, implore you to look up AIDS and Dr. Fauci. Do yourself that fucking favor. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to discuss some CM Punk. So I will catch you guys in a few seconds. Enjoy those commercials. See ya. And we're back. What's going on, guys? Enjoy those commercials? Were they fucking informational? Did they sell you something? Did you buy something based on those commercials? Did you brush your teeth in between? I hope you did. I hope you brush your teeth in general. Gotta fight that tooth decay. Anyway. Let's get down to brass tacks. The best in the world, CM Punk, has returned to wrestling. He is now a member of AEW Wrestling. And the rumors were spreading quite quickly in the weeks prior to him showing up. And I didn't believe it, but I was going to watch to find out. Because AEW Wrestling, for those of you who don't know, is just a direct competitor to WWE. And AEW pretty much picked up a good chunk of talent, early talent. You would call them their own homegrown talent. I'm a big fan of Orange Cassidy from AEW. Orange Cassidy is probably hands down one of my favorite wrestlers to come out of AEW Wrestling. Just do yourself a favor, look up Orange Cassidy. You'll fucking love him too. And then they started slowly, grabbing all of these vets. The Big Show, Mark Henry. They have JR doing announcing. Taz is there. Did I say Big Show? Big Show's there. Christian's there. And then they they got Sting as well. I probably blew over Sting because I don't really give a shit. And then they just recently got CM Punk. So before I get into CM Punk, I do want to say one thing. AEW really knows how to use legends very well. Some of the legends are just broadcasting. Some of them have backstage things that they do. Sting just pretty much took one of the young guys under his wing, and he's literally just passing down his gimmick onto another wrestler. Christian has just been wrestling his ass off. I think he's a champion again, which is just hard to believe that WWE threw him away and now he's a champion somewhere else. Kind of gives me the vibes of TNA when they were at their peak, when they were just taking, wrestlers from my childhood and just put them on a pedestal again, But yeah, AEW definitely knows what the fuck they're doing with vets. And they're still, I think, pushing their younger guys fairly low as well. So it's definitely an interesting broadcast to watch. I haven't watched a lot yet, but I've watched bits and pieces. I've watched almost everything that I could find with Orange Cassidy in it because he's just fucking hilarious. Hopefully they bring back Shark Boy. I don't know if you guys remember Shark Boy from TNA, but look up Shark Boy too. Shark Boy's fucking hilarious. But hopefully they grab Shark Boy too. But either way, they got CM Punk. So I'm gonna teach you guys a few things about wrestling right now and why it's such a big deal to me. There's one major thing that most wrestlers or most people who discuss wrestlers talk about, and that's intro pop. So intro pop is when a wrestler comes out, their theme song plays, and then it's how loud is the crowd in that moment. So guys that you know or would know that would have great pops is The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, Edge, The Undertaker. These guys are like king of the pops. These guys, they're just a split second of their music has to play, and the crowd's on their fucking feet. I would say The Rock is really good. Stone Cold's probably one of the better ones. And Edge, I mean, most fans lose their absolute fucking minds for Edge. CM Punk, this past Friday, had one of the greatest pops I have ever heard in my life. This man has been out of wrestling for 7 years. I didn't even realize it was that long. The crowd was so damn loud that I could not hear his intro music anymore. His intro music was muffled under the chants CM Punk, under the screams of the fans. And yes, he has an edge because he definitely did this in Chicago, and he did it for a reason because that's where his loyalist fans are. He is a Chicagoan, just like me, and he knows when he's home. The thing about it is I was not expecting the crowd to lose their fucking minds the way they lost their fucking minds. I mean, we got new wrestling fan crying memes, which shout out to the fucking wrestling fan that cried. I understand, dude. I 100% understand, dude. I felt it in the chest too. If I can get that guy on this podcast, somebody look for that guy. I definitely want to do a podcast with him because that dude understands. He understands. But just people absolutely losing their fucking minds at that show was just fucking incredible. It honestly just immediately took me back to when I got back into wrestling for the second time. Or for the second, yeah, back into wrestling the second time around when I first knew who CM Punk was. And checking this dude out, you know, dropping pipe bomb after pipe bomb on the microphone, you know, airing out his dirty laundry of the business during actual live shows, having his mic cut out and shit like that, going up against John Cena, who at that point I couldn't stand to save my life. Like, I hated John Cena. I still hate John Cena. I think he was just bad for wrestling in general. But seeing him go up against that guy, kind of airing out John Cena's dirty laundry to a certain degree, like real shit was spilled out when CM Punk was out there. Like, he did some behind the scenes shit that he wasn't supposed to do multiple times. He said some shit that he was not supposed to say, and it was well worth it. I think it was well worth it because it made his character a lot better. Seeing him again was very reminiscent of seeing him back then. Just, you know, just edging my seat waiting for him to say a single word because whatever he was going to say was going to be fucking incredible. So, yeah, definite goosebumps and bringing back like childhood feelings of watching good old fucking wrestling. You know what I mean? Just good old school style wrestling, where the mic skills are one of the most important things. I credit every wrestler's in ring style. You know, there's 1,000 ways to wrestle, and doing it professionally is a thing of beauty and something very difficult to do. To all those naysayers that are like wrestling's fake, wrestling's stage, you might want to look at it from a different lens because everybody always goes for that wrestling is fake. And I'm going to be the first to say wrestling is staged, but not fake. Wrestling's rehearsed, but not fake. You can't fake getting hit with a chair. The chairs are real. Those weapons that they use are real. The blood is very fucking real. The most you can do is prep yourself to bleed. Prep yourself to get hurt. Learn to hit the ground. It's kind of like watching stunt doubles do a whole show. You know what I mean? A lot of times you'll see actors, you know, replace themselves with a stuntman real quick, and then a stuntman does the shit as safely as he possibly can, so the actor doesn't get hurt. So just imagine a shit ton of stunt doubles beating the shit out of each other consistently. That's pretty much what it is. They know how to take hits. They know how to fall. They know how to save themselves from catastrophic injury, but it don't mean they ain't out there getting hurt. Ask Jackie Chan. The dude's been hurt 1,000 times over doing his own damn stunts. This shit ain't fake. I implore you to look at Mankind getting thrown from a fucking Hell in a Cell and tell me what part of that was fake. Where the man's tooth was in his ear. That wasn't a chiclet. That was his fucking tooth. And the tooth never went back in his mouth, by the way. So yeah, just had to throw that out there. But yeah, it was definitely very interesting to watch CM Punk come back. He gave a nice little speech about how he was back and how he was gone for too long, and kind of threw a little bit of shade on WWE, saying that once he left Ring of Honor, it was the saddest moment of his life when he left wrestling. Fast forward to now when he joins back up to wrestling, because everybody knows when he was in WWE, he wasn't wrestling. He wasn't wrestling to the best of his abilities. He was getting shitted on consistently. He just couldn't get, anything really going for himself over there. He pretty much was fighting the entire time, whether it be contract shit or not. But either way, it is what it is. He's back in AEW, and I'm looking forward to a lot of shit. So I'm going to take another quick commercial break and just discuss some great moments of CM Punk and some great moments from him returning to AEW. I'll be back in a sec. You guys take it easy. All right, and I'm back. What's going on, guys? Did you enjoy those second set of commercials? Were those commercials helpful? Did you buy anything? Did you take another second to piss and brush your teeth? Either way. So, the fuck was I going to talk about? I have scatterbrain today. Hold on. Sip of water. Either way. I remember now. So that's all you need is a sip of water. CM Punk. Back in the day, CM Punk. So let's talk about some WWE shit that I like. That I want you guys to do a little bit of homework on. And I'll throw as much of this shit on the Facebook page as I can, so it makes it a little easier for you. And like I told you 1,000 times over, if you ain't following the Facebook page, you're just actually missing out on updates when I drop shit and just little funny clips of videos that go along with the podcast. Either way, greatest moment. If I can find the video, I will put it up there. But one of the few times that I kind of got reintroduced to CM Punk, because I wasn't 100% sure what was going on, I had to do a lot of going back and rewatching some older shit after I really got in touch with who the fuck CM Punk was. First thing I remember was him being on The Weather. He did ABC7's Weather. And that's when I first got introduced to CM Punk. I was minding my business, getting ready for work, and I checked the news. I'm old school. I watch the news to see the weather. And, CM Punk just kind of walks out with the belt and is doing the weather. And I'm just like, who the fuck is this wrestler that's doing the goddamn weather? And he was like, that's super fucking weird. And then I'm like, all right. And then I asked somebody about him. He was like, yeah, he just fucking quit and took the belt and left. And I'm just like, excuse me? So what happened was during his contract negotiations, which they thought were going well, he just kind of said, fuck it, I'm gone. Won the match that allowed him to claim the World Heavyweight Championship, and then he left. He's just like, I quit, I have the belt, I'm not coming back. Fuck you. And next thing you know, he was doing the weather. He was on ESPN every other day. He was just pretty much touring as the wrestler who quit, who's also champion. So immediately my interest is sparked. And then I flip over to wrestling like to see if this is fake. And this ain't bullshit. Like, they did not have a championship belt. CM Punk was fucking gone. And they had to hold a tournament to give somebody a championship belt. Obviously, John Cena won all of that bullshit, but it is what it is. So, if I could find at least a clip of him doing the weather, that was awesome. What led up to that was the infamous pipe bomb, where he literally just said a bunch of shit that he was not supposed to say on live TV. I think that was like the third or fourth time they cut his mic mid-fucking conversation, to the point where he was just screaming into the camera and hoping that the camera can pick up something. So, if you want to know anything about CM Punk, I would say at least watch, the pipe bomb where he got his nickname from. Other cool things about CM Punk, I think he was the longest running WWE champion. No one has held the belt as long as he has. So that was also incredible. there's a lot of shit to go with CM Punk. He's pretty much fought everyone, like, high level. He's won a shit ton of matches. He's been a champion multiple, I won't say long, but multiple times. He was World Heavyweight Champion, the WWE Champion. He won match after match. I think the only ones he lost were the ones that you could tell he had to lose. Like, he had to lose to The Rock. He eventually lost to Undertaker, which was like, yeah, no shit. That's when the streak still meant something. But it is what it is. Punk pretty much wrestled his fucking ass off consistently if he wasn't hurt. That was mostly the problem, is he was always hurt. And it was always shit that was avoidable that WWE just didn't take care of him on. But that's neither here nor there. He's pretty much told that story 1,000 times over. One thing, though, that links him back to AEW, which I think he did beautifully, was the one thing I remember about CM Punk consistently was that he complained. He bitched, moaned, and groaned that he was like, I want my face on a WWE ice cream bar. That's all he cared about. That's all he ever wanted. He wanted his face on a fucking ice cream bar. He wanted the ice cream bars to be brought back, and WWE just would not bring back the ice cream bars. The dude had t-shirts made with the ice, begging to get the ice cream bar back. And I don't know if you guys remember way back when WWE had the ice cream bars, WWF at the time, when Macho Man was on there, Hulk Hogan, all those guys were on the fucking ice cream bars. That's all CM Punk wanted. He literally just wanted his face on a fucking ice cream bar. And he just wouldn't give it to him. He actually asked for the ice cream bar at least 4 times that I can remember. That's how serious it was. And when he joined AEW, the last words he says is, on your way out, have an ice cream bar on me. They gave him, he literally went to a company and had ice cream bars made with his name on it and paid for them and gave them out at the fucking stadium that day, which is fucking incredible. So, more power to fucking CM Punk for being true to the shit that he wants, cares about what he wants, and fucking follow through. He made sure that everybody in Chicago Stadium got a goddamn ice cream bar. So, more power to him, man. That was fucking dope. I'm super happy for that. And that was honestly the only reason I wish I went to the fucking show. I just want the CM Punk ice cream bar. So, more power to him for getting what he wanted, you know? But yeah, no, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about on CM Punk. I'm super happy that he's back. And apparently that's not the end of AEW acquiring new talent. They're supposed to be getting one of the Wyatt members from WWE. I think it was Bray Wyatt. They're trying to get Bryan Danielson, or aka Daniel Bryan. He's supposed to be over there, the fucking flying goat. It's like, dude, they're just picking up good talent, and they're still pushing their younger guys. Hopefully they continue to push their younger guys because they deserve it. I would like to see a hell of a lot more Orange Cassidy. But either way, man, AEW is great. Wrestling's great. I'm probably going to do a wrestling stream at some point. Actually, I might do that. I think I still have WWE 13. I think it was 13 or 14 where they did like this deep dive into CM Punk's career. And you can just play like through all of his matches. So we might do that on stream. I haven't played in a fucking long ass time anyway. So that'll be fun to do. So we'll do that. That way you get to learn about fucking CM Punk. By the way, guys, I've been trying to stream a lot more often. So damn the 1st and 15th thing. Just know that for sure the 1st and 15th I'm streaming. But I'm probably going to stream like every other fucking day. So again, if you don't follow me on Facebook, you're just fucking missing out. And by the way, I'm still gonna attempt to do the TikTok thing. I looked at TikTok. TikTok's a fucking mess of shit. I don't enjoy any of that fucking content. The content on TikTok is fucking retarded. But I'll try just because everybody wants me to try and do the TikTok stuff. So we'll see. I'll see what's up. What the fuck is this game? Oh well. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna stream a little bit more today. So yeah, see. You'll be seeing this, maybe I'll stream today. You'll see. Just follow me on Facebook and you'll find out for sure. So until then, I will catch you mofos later. And you guys take it easy and have a good night and good day or whatever the fuck you're going to do. And you just get the fuck out of my house. Old school sign off. Peace. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Nonsense Podcast. Remember, tune in on your favorite streaming site like Spotify, Apple, or Google Podcasts. Also, don't forget to check us out on YouTube at FM Bob Show to listen to the podcast and watch videos by yours truly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I also stream twice a month. The FNF streams on twitch.tv. Just remember to search the FM Bob on twitch.tv and make sure you follow so you never miss out when I stream on the 1st and 15th at 7 p.m. Most importantly, follow me on Facebook at FM Bob Show so you can get updated on all things FM Bob and interact with the community. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.